brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today in a 38-person free-for-all battle. Now, we are having a heck of a time finding a spot for ourselves. I guess we'll go in Turkey. This is actually pretty open. There's one player that joins us down here, hopefully. Oh, he left. Wonderful news for us. Now, we have a great opportunity around us. Turkey is not typically a location I start with, just because you're limited in the amount of places you can get out. You only have 3 opportunities to really get out: north, south, and to the west. Obviously, you can boat, but boating takes time and you're not always able to jump on a great opportunity like you would if you were connected by a landmass. But this is such a great opportunity right in front of us, just with how much land we have around us. We're in a nice little pocket of free from bots, and we're able to jump into another pocket free from bots to the east of us as well. So we are already jumping out into first place. We have about 10,000 troops, and we're still continuing on our full send. That one should be able to get it done, and now we'll start to look at getting some bots that we can get into. Now, what my goal is here is to push out as soon as possible, being very aggressive in this front to kind of signal to everybody around me that, hey, Turkey is closed. This is not a place that you can come. If you think you can boat into here, if you think you can come into here, no. The crown's here. He's moving fast. He's got a lot of troops. So we really want to push the pressure, especially on MMO below us, because we'll have the biggest border with him. I do want to choke him off as much as possible, so I will be slightly aggressive, but I also need to make sure I'm paying attention to the west, slowing down Bulgaria, as he's already made his way over here. I would love to go up north as well, but Lando's a big bot that is not nudging. So we'll grab the rest of this land over here. Fat Donkeys is above us. That will be our third neighbor, but we have completed our expansion with a lot of troops, more than anybody around us, so we are safe to just sit back, build up our troops, and wait for a good opportunity. Now, looking at Africa, oh, Neo-Soviet Union thought what I thought, that iOS user had just full sent, but he has not. He still has 70,000. I was about to say full sending is not allowed in this game. I was very surprised to see no troops. But Neo-Soviet Union is now committed and is going to be fighting that battle. Let's go ahead and jump down into Cyprus ourselves. I see Bulgaria is jumping over there, and I want to make sure to get this land for myself. As MMO, let's give him a truce. No need to fight him. Let's get ready to attack Bulgaria. Okay, no. If he was going to push, I was going to push back. But now we have a great opportunity. Yeah, we got to go into Fat Donkeys up here. He has wasted a ton of troops knocking off a player, and we're going to be able to punish that. Now, we don't necessarily have the most troops ourselves, even though we have more than everybody around us. We don't have enough to confidently just wipe this guy off the floor. So we're going to be very cautious and patient with our attacks, giving ourselves a little bit of opportunity to build up. There's no need for us to go overly aggressive into taking down Fat Donkeys, only to be wiped out by our new neighbors of Cactopus, Soviet States, and Russia. So we'll just keep pushing into this. Soviet Union is still fighting that guy below. Oh, that's a terrible thing to see. He's going to be committed in fighting that battle for a long time. Cactopus is above us with the crown, but we have more troops than him because of our tactics here. Yes, this allows Fat Donkey to get ever so slightly stronger, but I imagine people are going to smell blood in the water, and we're going to want to jump in on this. As we are building up our troops at a very healthy pace, we're not quite at full interest. Let's give these two a truce. I feel like they're not jumping in because they're afraid of what I'm going to do next and if they're going to be my next target. I really don't have any intentions of doing that. I'd much rather push down to Africa. I feel like there's still some weakness there. As Cactopus finally does finish up the battle he's been fighting, but I think we're going to be able to entice him into attacking Fat Donkey rather than us, and we still do have a slight advantage on troops, as Russia has joined the battle, Soviet States has joined the battle, Cactopus has joined the battle, and down goes Fat Donkeys. We'll give the truce up with Milk above us and just build up our troops right now because we are in a dangerous situation. But Bulgaria has very much weakened himself with that attack. Let's go ahead and jump in on this, see if Russia wants to do the same thing over again. MMO is attacking Neo-Soviet Union below us, which is another fantastic thing to see. Cactopus looks like he's engaged with somebody. I imagine it might be Milk above, but I really want to keep my eyes on Bulgaria right now. As long as we have more troops than Cactopus, I'm happy and I don't need to worry. He's not attacking us. He's not leading any charge to us. The person I might be more worried about is Soviet States, who's just building up his troops right now and not really doing anything with them. If he starts to charge in on us, that'd be pretty bad for us, but he doesn't have the best borders or the most to gain from this, and I think he recognizes him attacking us would feed the Cactopus so much extra land. MMO is still going in on Neo-Soviet Union. Let's actually push down here ourselves. Neo-Soviet Union only has 2 million troops. We have 7 million. Cactopus still looks like he's previously engaged, although he does have a lot of troops. So let's go ahead and take this big risk here. Boating down into Africa because there's so much weakness there. iOS user is still around, but is a bot. So Neo-Soviet Union has been having a really rough time, especially with MMO jumping in on this. Ottoman Empire only has 100,000 troops. Cactopus is engaged with Milk above, so we were right in that assessment. And he is wasting a ton of troops trying to get that done, which is fantastic for us. You never want to attack somebody of the same strength with you alone in this game. As you can see, it's quite the stalemate up there. It's eating up a lot of his time. We're just rolling through a bunch of free land down here, quickly able to dispatch Neo-Soviet Union, especially with the help of the pink player above us going into the Iberian Peninsula. Now we'll just go straight into the Ottoman Empire, taking out a bunch of his land, and we now have the lead by a ton. Cactopus is incredibly weak above us. That might be our target. We'll see if we can get a truce with this guy right here and then start to push up into Cactopuses. Again, he only has 5 million when he should have somewhere close to 9. So we really start to kind of bully him down. Now the secondary benefit of this is we will be saving Milk, and hopefully he'll recognize that and want to be an ally with us till the very end. So we do have a lot of alliances. They're all holding. MMO would probably be the one I would expect to betray that alliance the most, as he's just completely trapped. We'll give Milk a heart to signal, hey, we're coming to the rescue, and hopefully he'll recognize that, as my designs are much more on this Cabano. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm not a pronunciation pro, as you all know. We'll start pushing into him and taking him down. If we can get this guy off the board, then the game is ours. I was very concerned with him potentially leading a charge, and I think the rest of the world was waiting on that. As Void German Empire is also asking us to engage in that battle. I am doing that, sir. Have no fear, but I hate to tell you what happens next is it's probably going to be you, because I do have a good number of alliances. Oh my goodness, he goes straight into the Russia player, taking him down. Russia does leave and becomes a bot. Oh, that's so terrible for him. But we'll finish up this player over here with only about 200,000 troops left, taking out Russia along the way. And now we'll just go ahead and push into Void German Empire. Soviet States does also leave and becomes a bot. He gives us a heart on the way out. I was going to keep him around and peace out, but he looks like he was like, the game is over, you've won. So we'll go ahead and take out Void German Empire. He played a good game, but it was just a bad situation. Oh, he gives us the clap of good sportsmanship. We'll do that the same to him. He, again, played a very good game. We were just in a better position and really took advantage of some great opportunities. So as we start to wrap things up here, we'll start to look for the peace with our two allies. MMO, I'm surprised, made it to the end. I thought he was going to attack us. We'll say peace. We'll give everyone a GG's. And then get the kissy face for the boys. And there's the piece. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, next game up is going to be a little team action here. We're once again on the yellow team. We have the Ottoman Empire. He's going north. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to go north with you. I'm going to try and solidify our team friendship over here. Maybe chase people off from the north. You left. Where did you go? I literally came up here for you and I don't even see you anymore. Ooh, did he leave the game? I think he might have. I actually don't see him in the top 10. We'll see if his name pops up, but he might have left us on our own, and that is going to be a scary proposition, as we do have Blob of Nonsense who spawned down below us. I wasn't checking to see if a player came out here, but apparently one did. So we're going to have to fight him for land right away. Still not seeing our buddy on our team. We should have a teammate somewhere, but I'm not seeing him in the immediate future. He definitely did bolt from this, which is quite unfortunate. Blob of Nonsense is very much playing coy down there, pretending like he is just a little bot, but he's got 12,000 troops. Here he goes in his big sends, but it's a little bit late on that front. We're going to really capture a lot of the things on the north, and he's only going to capture the things that we probably weren't going to get to begin with. So we're pretty happy with that exchange. He does have about 22,000 troops, but not a lot of land to get to it, as we quickly match his troops just by our opening strategy, which I would say is superior, at least in this situation. But he is going rather fast, but we'll see if that holds up against kind of the onslaught of us getting super big and getting our troops out the way. So we'll just keep pushing where we can, finding the good opportunities. We don't actually touch that bot. Let's go here. Slow down you a little bit. I do want to push over to the... Oh, gosh. We're just surrounded by another player over there. But he's honestly not that strong, so I don't feel too bad about kind of pushing into him here. We do need to be careful about these kind of webs of bots that are on the same team, because those bots are only going to have us to attack. They will slow us down ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and capture this bot right here, just to prevent anybody else from getting that. And again, we're getting kind of cut off by our own bots, which is very unfortunate. I kind of understand why the Ottoman Empire left, as we are going to be in an interesting situation, to say the very least, but still have some opportunity to go. There is a player over here who spawned in the middle of nowhere. Still don't see our teammate. I'm pretty sure he left the game before it started, which is rather unfortunate for us. So we are kind of now trapped in here, having to wait for the rest of the world to do stuff before we're able to kind of push out, as we do have just an unfortunate level of bots right there. So that gives us time to save up our troops, pick out a good target. This is honestly a very good target. And I really would like a truce with you. We're kind of alone here facing the black team, and that might be a bit of an issue for us as you are not giving us the truce. I'll just go ahead and accept a truce with you and see what we can do. If Flames touches me, oh buddy, that was a mistake. Oh, you did not expect this. Yeah, we're going to really push into you, not give you any time to build up as he's got no troops at all. We have so many troops at our disposal. Yeah, 200,000 is not going to be able to save you. He's down to 100,000. And unfortunately, we are getting attacked. We do get full sent on by this player on the red team, which is very unfortunate for us as we do once again get full sent on by the other team as well. So things are very tricky for us. We still have some opportunity to pull this one back, but it's growing thinner and thinner by the moment. Let's just keep going into Flames. We really need to get him out of here so we can get the rest of these bots down here if we're going to have a chance of surviving. Unfortunately, the player on the blue team does attack us. Very unfortunate for us. So we do have this guy over here who's still on our team. We're going to be like, hey, bud, you got to go down there. I don't know what your plan is, but it's not going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this as well. And just kind of hope that we can survive. Let's try and get some truces out there. Yes, the player on the black team is going into Blob. That will distract him. We do have truces with the two players below us, so that is looking very good for us. Give us a little bit of time to build up. We're not that far behind this guy, and he's going down rather fast. So let's just keep building up our troops. Hopefully we'll be able to match him troop for troop by the time that we touch borders with him and be able to push through him rather fast. As we still have this border or alliance with Quail, let's give him a heart to say, hey buddy, I think we might be in this together. We'll get to the end and hopefully he agrees. He hasn't attacked us in the beginning. Yes, he gives it back. So the chances of that were pretty high as this guy's doing all the heavy lifting for us, allowing us to build up our troops to get here. Yeah, keep fighting into that. That's perfectly fine. I know you have a lot of troops. I'm expecting a full send at any moment. Full sends are allowed in this game mode. So hopefully Blob of Nonsense doesn't full send me. I've never attacked him. So it would be a little bit surprising. Quail does have 7 million troops. Finland is asking, who is Finland? Okay, Finland's asking to attack this guy. I don't even have borders on him yet, so I'm just going to keep saving up. I think Gametha has realized what's going on here and that he needs to be saving troops for when we touch borders. So he is pushing through. Let's go ahead and push through as well. Just grab the rest of this. We'll be aggressive in it, just grabbing as much land. We do get the crown out of this, which is wonderful for us. With about 13 million troops, 14 million troops. Only about 3 million less than him. So as long as this alliance with Quail holds, I think we're being in a good spot. But if the red player betrays us, things are going to look really bad. I'm going to give you the thumbs up for this. Quail starts to touch borders, which is great for us. And there's a big attack. Let's counter it. See if anybody else joins in. Doesn't look like anybody else is joining in. Quail, buddy, can you help, do you think? I am. Okay, the red player is going in on it, which is good for us. Let's get these attacks up a little bit now that we have some people who are at least signaling that they are attacking. Keep pushing down this guy. We got him down to 22 million. There's Quail coming in. Quail is our boy. Hopefully he doesn't betray us. That would be a really sad ending to this. Oh, we get full sent on. Oh, that's going to be rough. We'll see if we can get fast. We still will get a good amount of troops. We probably won't have enough. The red player is very strong, but me and Quail can potentially push through him, which is going to be good for us. Let's see if he wants to go into this guy. Let's see if you want to go into this guy. And we are not that far off of him. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Starting to push him down. Quail. Okay, Roman Empire's in. Quail's in. The game is won. The game is won. I don't think, unless we get full sent again, which is very honestly possible, very unfortunately possible, I will say, we have a good chance of winning this. If we don't win it, Quail wins it, and he's been a great ally this entire time. So I don't mind losing when my ally wins. That's a perfectly acceptable scenario for me. So we'll just keep attacking into 658 as he is stonewalling. We'll go ahead and build up our troops as much as possible. Hopefully Quail doesn't betray us. He is still going. Okay, good. So we'll go back into player 658. Roman Empire is also our friend. Oh, buddy. Everybody's in on this. Let's just keep pushing into 658. Trying to get him down as much as possible. He's just kind of stonewalling. Everybody's looking for a piece here. At this point, I don't really trust the piece. So we'll just keep pushing. We've made our 2 allies along the way. And this is a great opportunity for us as long as we don't get full sent. Now, we could still potentially lose just on positioning if 658 full sends us, or honestly, if Quail has just a great kind of lead in on this land down here. So when, oh yeah, he's going to be able to get it all because of this little section right here. So we might not win this, but again, Quail's got a great chance of winning it if we don't, or if not, Roman Empire. But Roman Empire is honestly probably not going to win it at this point unless something drastic happens. Let's go in heavy now. We have the troops to get it done. I don't imagine Quail's going to betray us. If he does, we will have the landmass to get this done. as we looks like we will end with the crown, as he does try to give a full send down at the last second. We'll send a boat down really quickly and end things off here, as Quail did full send, so it looks like he has no option or no intention of attacking us, which is great for us. So we'll give the peace, we'll give the claps, and we'll give the kissy face for the boys. And as we start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the episode. If you haven't made it this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, well, we're waiting for the peace. Mistime that exit. Excuse me, words are tough. But we'll say GG's to all involved. Oh my goodness, where's it coming? Why is it not coming? Nobody's attacking. There it is. All right, GG's to all involved. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys. Ooh, who's not piecing? Oh, in a shocking turn of events, we have been betrayed. Let's go ahead and just kind of wipe off. I see this boat coming. I think we're going to still have an opportunity to get this done. I don't know where Quail is going. He might have been going for the Roman Empire. I was expecting that boat to kind of be launching into me. I don't know what the Roman Empire did, but he was not trucing. Neither was Quail. I think they might have had beef along the way. So we'll go ahead and take these guys out, this guy out, and voila, that should be the end of it. Okay, he was just wanting to get this guy out. Yeah, I did cancel his boat. No, peace, peace, peace. And vote for peace. There we go. So GG's to all involved. And finally, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it this far, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Really helps out a lot if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.